What other runs are half-baked? What did I list? Did I list 4 in the community post? Those ones are half-baked. The Blasphemous Magic, or not Magic, Prayer Only run is almost done. It's got like 5 bosses left, so I need to finish that. But I've been doing that one off camera, so I'm not going to start that one here. What is it? I have footage for Helldivers 2, but I still feel gross about that game, so I don't think we're going to actually use that one. I might just delete it. Why the feeling about Helldivers 2? You know why. There we go. There, nice. Just a lot of big ick. What's wrong with it? You're out of the loop. Oh, well, yeah, everyone did love it. But then the devs really fucked the game up, balance-wise. They just kind of really ruined everything about it. Anything that was fun got nerfed to the ground, and it wasn't like they made things harder. It was like, no. They took your favorite gun and said, oh, by the way, it shoots sponges now. So any metas that ever appeared were immediately destroyed. And I understand that they were trying to make it so that, like, no, use all this stuff, use the weapons. But that's not how you make it. That's not how you make people excited to try a new weapon. You gotta make the weapons that aren't getting attention and love better. You don't make everything else worse. It's you know. And then, of course, now don't get, before I go off on a tangent about that mentality, but. And then after that, Sony also tried to pull some scuzzy shit with PSN, damn it, where they suddenly decided that you were required to have a PlayStation Network account, which they were technically allowed to do. They said that in the beginning, but then they didn't require it. So, like, legally it was okay to do, but again, one of those things where, like, why did you do that? Though, and so they pulled back on that one because of the immediate uproar, everyone telling them to go fuck themselves. So they said, okay, fine, it's not, you don't need a PlayStation Network account. They originally claimed it was for security reasons, even though PlayStation Network is one of the least secure things out there. So that was just a blatant lie. So people started getting real upset about that. What else happened? Then they pulled it back. They said, never mind, that's fine. But then they didn't reinstate like 183 countries. Didn't get it back. Like because they can't have a PlayStation Network account in those countries. So now they can't play Helldivers 2 even though they bought it. So shit like that. Just like blunder after blunder after blunder, and it just makes you just feel real gross about it, you know? And they still don't have it back. So it's just kind of a, like, well, I don't want to support that, really. Like, I don't want to support a company that's just taking away a game for the sake of stock market or whatever, you know? It's just bad. It's real bad. And it brought to light a lot about Sony, because Sony, I guess, has done that to multiple games, including ones that are single player, where they said, no, you need to have an account. And it's like, why? And they, like, were trying to list, like, it's for better online play. It's like, there's no online play in this game. What are you doing? So it was just a mess. It was an absolute mess. Yeah, whoever's at the top there is trying to push PlayStation Network accounts to get some numbers up, because it looks good when the line goes up, right? So, yeah, it's a whole thing. It's not worth it. And it's real gross. So, yeah, that's why it was a great game in the beginning, but it's not really going to be fun for me ever again, I don't think. I tried to get back into it when they said that they fixed all the debuffs. They tried, you know, they apparently listened to player feedback and allegedly fixed everything, or, you know, quote unquote everything. I don't think they actually did, but you know, there was improvements made. But it just did not have the same feeling anymore. You know, not that same. I didn't have the same excitement for it, so it just it's gonna sit on my to be completed list forever, I think. I don't see myself going back anytime soon.